Sige, so for our whiteboard now, we will make mention about again, this is a problem that we ended last week, and perhaps now if we consider this one as the portion of the table, no? So that's our table there, the top of the table. No? On top of the table, no, there is a box. We place a box here. No? We call it as mass 1. And how much is our mass 1 last time? Our M1 is 7 kilograms. No? Then right at the edge here, no? So let's extend this just a little bit. Just over at the edge of the table, no? They place here a pulley. No? So there's a pulley here, no? At the corner. And this pulley, guys, now is attached, no? To this pulley is a string. No? And of course, once there's a string will now have a tension. No? A tension is always a force that is going away from our body. No? So right at the corner there, there's a pulley, and then going down. No? So lapos this aton pulley, there is a string again, no, that pulls, that also suspends another box. No? The box here is called as mass number 2. No? So this is slightly smaller box. And again, no, mass number 2 is 4. No? Tama ba? So therefore, by virtue of gravity and let's say the table is frictionless. No? So those are things that we have to consider. So if we have a frictionless table, no? Then therefore this has no other way but to slide to the right. No? Now, you'll notice that this is a cable that is attached to the second box, but the direction of the tension here now, our tension will always be going up. No? This will always move up. No? So there are actually 2 tensions present in our cable. No? So one tension will be present at the top. No? So we'll call tension as a force now that is moving away from our box. And there are 2 of that. No? Tensions 1 and tensions 2. No? Now, however, now since this is a string, one entire system of string, no? So we could never separate the 2 strings there. No? So we call it as a system of objects. No? That we can probably consider there now that T sub 1 will simply be equivalent to T sub 2. No? Parehas lang sila. And again, as this moves, we will also realize that there's an acceleration involved. No? So for our acceleration, no? So this one will go to the right and it will undergo with acceleration 1. This next object, no, on the other end, no, M2 will also accelerate with a thing called A sub 2. No? But we will also say that being a system, no, we can also assume that A1 and A sub 2, no, must be equal as well. No? So as this one slides to the right, this will also go down. No? But they have different direction. No? Our tensions have different directions as well. But in terms of magnitude, they will have roughly the same value. No? Now, other than that, no, we realize that by virtue of the mass of our object M1, no, there's going to be a force here, no, that is called as our weight. No? Kaya the weight by virtue of M1, no, and this weight, no, will have to be opposed by another force which we call as normal force. No? So in our action and reaction principle, we mentioned about weight and normal force. No? So again, now, how do we calculate weight? Paano natin gina-solve ang weight gani? So there must be weight 1 there. No?
Mass times Mass times gravity.
Mass times gravity. No? So N1 as well, no, will be present. No? Now, on the other end, no, on this other box, since there's no table here, will there be a normal force present here? If this one also has a mass, then there must be a weight there, no? But our question, will there be a, so if there's a tension here, no, there's also a force weight there, no, because of the mass, no? But question, is there a normal force present here, no? Will there be weight too, no? So since there's no table, there's no surface that supports weight 2, then there is no normal force for this next object. Na? Okay? So the normal force is only present when it comes in contact with the normal force. So we made the assumption that this has no friction because again, we've not studied friction yet. No, it will still be on our next lesson. No? Now, look at how complicated is our system. Now they are attached. No, and again, now this will be quite impossible to solve if we will use and think of all that attached system. So we are going to employ, guys, no, a principle called no, the free body diagram. No? And the free body diagram allows us to simplify our illustration. No? In our free body diagram, or we call it as FBD, no, we can actually separate these two. No? We can only think of mass 1 and we will think only of mass 1 alone. No? And then separate mass 2 and think of mass 2 separately. No? Now, since we will be dealing with mass number 1 now, no, we will call the object there as FBD1. No? And FBD1, again, no, involves mass 1 no? And the forces that are present in mass number 1. No? And what are the forces present in mass 1? Of course, there's weight. No? And I want you to calculate the weight, no, in terms of the mass. No? So, sige, so we have the weight, and of course, the weight will be countered by another force that goes up, no? Which is our N. No? There's another force going to the right, guys, no? Which we call as tension. So for our mass 1, object 1, there are actually 3 forces. No? Now, usually, ang friction, guys, is a kind of a force that is believed to always act opposite to the motion of the body. No? So if the body goes right, the friction is usually moving on the other side, nga left. No? But since we assume that there's no friction, and therefore, no, we can only think of these 3 forces. Again, let's label the forces. No? Weight 1, no? Which is equals to M1 times G1, no? Or G, sorry. And how much is our answer there if you multiply 7 with 9.8, no?
68.6, sir.
Okay, so we have a new unit Newton. Please, again, no, that's not normal force. So our normal force number 1, no, must be equivalent also to 68.6, no, Newton. No? Now you'll notice that we can now see here now that there are 2 sets of forces. No, mayara kita din nga duha ka sets of forces. No, and if I mention that, no, we have again, no, horizontal forces. So for our horizontal forces, I make it plural, but however, what we can actually see here is merely, no, our tension T1. No? Tension T sub 1 is the only horizontal force. No? Now the other set of forces, guys, no, is our vertical forces. No? And again, now we are simply talking about our first body. No? So what are on the vertical forces? No? Again, vertical forces, we have N1, no? The normal force, we have W1, no? And quite frankly, no, they simply cancel out each other, no? Now, usually, no, when we label the vertical forces, no, we can call it also as FV or sometimes FY, no? Okay, FY refers to the forces along the y-axis or vertical axis, no? Horizontal forces may sometimes be labeled as Fx, no? So, no? So we can divide our forces here in terms of vertical and horizontal forces, no? So, for our vertical force here, no, we'll notice that. So again, let's start with our horizontal force, no? Horizontally, no? Ano aton nga horizontal forces? So horizontally, now we have T1, no? Which is basically going right, no? So pakadto sa too, no? And since that causes motion, then we can also consider it as the net force, no? That must be the net force, and therefore it is equals to M1 times our acceleration A, no? So horizontally na, no? So vertically, sa aton nga vertical forces, we will see that along the y-axis, no, Fy, what are the forces involved? We have N1 that goes up, and we subtract W1 that goes down. And we'll notice that their total force there is simply 0. No? Kaya equal lang ni sila nga duwa, no? Action and reaction. So if N1 and W1 are equal and you subtract them, pila ila total? So the total force vertically is simply 0. No? There's a symbol that I have to add, no, for Fy tani, no? And I call it summation nga symbol. No? Now the summation symbol is causing us to remember, no, nga ang ginaobra ta din, no, is actually to add up all the forces involved, no? Gina-add up to siya actually, no? Ang inibilang nga symbol sa aton nga stat, no? I think you can remember this symbol in your stat. This is the summation notation, no? So we are actually adding all the forces that are found vertically, no? So ang ila total sina, no, if we can consider it as resultant, the resultant force vertically is 0, no? There are only 2 forces involved here, no? Now horizontally, there's 1 force involved. And ambalya, if this is going right, now then this must be the net force that causes the motion. No? So that's M1 times A. Now, how much is our M1 again? So in terms of T sub 1, T sub 1 must be equivalent to 7 kilograms, no? Times a variable called acceleration. No? Acceleration A1. No? So, so we can call that as our equation number 1. No? So this one involves our equation 1. No? So for our equation number 1, no, we have this motion that is producing, no, the acceleration of the body. No? For our number 2, no, then we'll consider this other object naman, no? This body, no, that is going down. So if we can separate this, no, then we'll realize that there are 2 sets of forces here. So we split it now into this object, no, we'll now call as free body diagram number 2. No? Okay, so for our free body diagram number 2, no, let's look at this box only. No? So if you'll cut the string that is attached at the top, no. So what are our forces involved here? We can think of the forces that are only acting vertically. No? There are only vertical forces that we can think there. No? And if we can call it as Fy, what is Fy equal to? It's T2, no? T2 is going up. So we can call it as positive. Then we subtract W2, no? Since it's going down. Okay. So vertically, duwa lang ka force ang present. And what's the direction of the motion here? Din pa kadto ang atong acceleration. Going up or down?
Down.
It's going down, no? Ang atong acceleration. So therefore, we can probably say that if it is M2, now if the value there is actually M2 mass 2 now times A, no? A2, then the vertical force that we have here, no? Paki-solve na lang bisang W2, guys. Pwede niyo makuha ang W2. How much is our W2? So that's T2 basically, no?
39.2, sir.
So 39.2, that's the product of M2 times G, no? O, dito na pagbutangan unit, 39.2 na, then that's equals to 4, no? That's equals to 4 kilograms times A sub 2, no? Okay, so A sub 2 ini, no? Now, since A sub 2, guys, is going downward, no? Since panaog ng A sub 2, then I'm going to add a symbol here nga negative. No? Negative 4A2. No? Okay, so kay papadagdag ni sa. No? So if this one has been supposedly going up, no, then we could make this positive. No? Now, this one now is our equation number 2. No? So I'll call this whole thing now. No? I'll call this whole thing as, no? So kay na may ara to the equation 1. No? So this whole thing, I'm going to call it as equation. This is now my equation number 2. No? Now, in our algebra, if we are dealing with two sets of equations, no? So in your systems of equations algebra, if you have equation 1 and equation 2, if they share the same variables, no, then we can simply, eliminate the variables, no, by substitution, no, or other processes, no, so we can simplify our equation. Now, since our first assumption earlier, no, that tensions, no, are simply equal, why not call it simply as T, no? And if accelerations are likewise, no, equal, why not also call it simply as A, no? So if A1 and A2, no, are equal, then why not call it simply as A, no? And we will see that from our equation 1, no, we can end up with an equation here that we now have, no, as T simply, no, and T is equals to 7A, no. For our equation number 2, on the other side, no, if we'll compare our equation 2, then if T2 and T1 are equal, then that will still be T, no, minus 39.2, no. And that will be equals to negative 4. And A2 can be called as A also, no. Now, this is our equation 1, this is our equation 2. If T is equals to 7A, we can change this T value here by 7A. No? 7A now will be equivalent to, no, so that will now, from T, it will now become 7A minus 39.2, no, and equal to negative 4A. No? And if we combine all the A's together and transfer 39.2, then our equation will now become, no, 7A plus 4A, no? And transferring negative 39 to the right side, that will now become 39.2, no? So we now have 11A equals 39.2. So how do we get A? So that will be 39.2 divided by, no, 11, no? And who can give me 39.2 divided by 11, no?
3.56, sir.
So the acceleration of the whole thing, guys, no? So this one will accelerate, therefore, now with an acceleration of 39.56, no, meter per second square. No? So there are two things that we are asked here. No? We are asked to find the acceleration, and we are also asked to find the tension. No? So now we know the acceleration. So by substitution, we can also eventually find, no, the tension. So the tension will be, no, so the tension will be, 7 times 3.56. No? So 7 times 3.56, no, now gives us an acceleration at a tension value of how much is our tension now? No? 20 something?
24.92, sir.
24.
92.
Okay, so that's in Newton. Huh? So these are the two things that we are asked to solve, no? So the acceleration and the tension, no? Okay, so again, now we introduce here now the simplification of a diagram by virtue of a free body diagram illustration. So if we have a bigger space, actually, no, we could separate this, no? And but anyway, the forces are actually drawn, no? So therefore, now we can illustrate that those that goes up will be indicated as positive, those that goes down are indicated as negative. No? Okay, so no? So what is not equal, however, are the weights. No? So it's clear that weight 1 and weight 2 are not equal, but the forces that are pulling it, no, which is on the string, must be equal because they are in a system. No? So T2, guys, no, or the tension here must be lesser than weight 2, no? Kay kun dako ni sa, no, if the tension here is greater than weight 2, then this will have a direction to move up, no? That will only happen when we pull this to the left, no? But since this is going to the right and this is falling down, so tension must be smaller than weight 2, no? But it's not zero, no? Because the string is still, no, present, no? But this one will not fall very fast, no? Imagine naman lang ara ka sa elevator bala, no, and the tensions on the cable of the elevator is zero. Ti ano matabo kung wala na sa tension, di madagdag ka muna sa elevator, no? It's just the same, no? So but because there's tension present, then the elevator goes down slowly, no? You do not like to ride an elevator that goes down very fast, no? Although you want to go down immediately, no, but you don't want it to fall, no, with so much speed also, no? So again, there is tension on the cable, and we can think of this as an illustration for an elevator. No? So we have 3 minutes something, and we may pause for a while, and let's check our attendance. No?